Here we go, warming up. Chest up, shoulders down, posture, posture. So, shoulders down, tummy nice and firm. You'll need your usual bands today, resistance bands, whatever bands or weights or anything you have at the ready. Make sure you've got your usual chair, nice stable chair or bench or wall nearby. Or if you need to use a kitchen worktop or some of the exercises are very handy for today's exercises. So mobilizing, bend the knees, belly in, bottom tucked under, shoulders down, squeeze and breathe. Keeping those shoulders down, posture, posture, mobilizing the spine. The sitting down the chair, Fran, you can do the sitting down, and some side bends. So abs nice and strong, shoulders down. Belly in, shoulders down. Mobilizing, keep that going, guys. Just letting somebody else in, so keep that going. Getting meter in. Excellent. Oh, have I muted you all? Just make sure I've muted you all. Okay, done. Knee raises, chest up, shoulders down, belly in. Abs strong, shoulders down. Excellent. Chest up, shoulders down, belly in. Mobilizing these hips, knees, joints. Lovely, getting the heart rate up, getting us warm. Excellent, and some leg curls. And some arm curls and leg curls. Chest up, shoulders down, belly in. Keep those shoulders down. Posture, posture, posture. Very good. So continuing our Strictly theme today, we're going to do a bit of Charleston basic step. Woohoo! Bit of Charleston basic step. I'll let somebody else in, keep that going. Here we go. We'll do that in a moment. So squats. We can do some narrow squats. We can do 2 narrow squats and 2 wide squats. The narrow squats, just remember, stick your bottom leg behind you, toes coming up, feet hip width apart, knees in line, so no knees coming in. We can do 2 of those and step out with your left, right into a wide squat. We'll do some wide squats. We do a combination of 2 narrow squats and 2 wide squats, 2 narrow squats, 2 wide squats. So step in again with your left leg here, narrow squats. And we're going to step out with your right leg, because like equal opportunities in this session, equal leg opportunities, not the same leg stepping out. Nice wide squat, stick through those heels, stick off back behind, chest up, shoulders down, toes up, toeing those feet out. And then we're going to step in with this right leg, because we stepped out with that one. So we're going to do a combination. I've done lots of repetitions. We're going to do 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. With a jump option, if you want to do the jump, only if your hips, knees, thighs are good with the jumping. So squats, lunges, always a narrow squat, if you're not sure, not narrow, a shallow, not a very deep squat lunge. Go deeper, and hop and jump options later on. Okay, we've got that one. Side lunge options, going out to your right with your right leg. Bend that right leg, keep the left leg straight. Raise the right knee up in front, out again with that same leg. Same leg, same leg. You can just bring the leg in to make it a bit easier. You can hold on to something to balance if you need to. But you're sticking that bottom out behind you. Toe coming up, same leg. Knee raise if you can, and high knee raise if you can. As I say, later on there'll be a hop option as well. So same leg. Go to the other side. Go out to your left. To your left with that left leg. This time, bending the left, keeping the right straight. You could do it without the knee raise, with the knee raise, higher or lower. And later on, do a hop option, only if your hips, knees and thighs and joints are okay. Do not do any hopping or jumping if you're not sure about your hips, knees and thighs in any way, or your energy, or your heart and lungs. So out to the same side, couple more, bending that left leg and keeping the right leg straight, your right leg straight. Lovely, arm curls, leg curls. So we do those repetitions, side lunge repetitions. You've got tricep dips, so make sure. So Fran, you can definitely do the tricep dip somewhere. Chest up, shoulders down. So just do a few repetitions of tricep dips. Make sure you've got your chair ready, your bench ready, nice and firm and stable. Chest up, shoulders down, belly in. Easier options with the knees bent for warming up. Just a few of those. Just make sure you've got that all ready. And band. So you'll have a resistance band with this one. Lunging back. So lunging back with your one leg and then lunging back with the other. So just do alternating lunge backs. Moving on, hips forward. So just introducing what we're going to do in the session today. So just make sure for those tricep dips, you've got everything ready. Hips forwards and level. Now those lunges, again, if you're not sure about your hip size and knees and joint, just a tiny little step back, hardly bending the knees at all. The more you step back, the more you'll need to bend the knees, and it's more strain on the hips, knees, thighs, and back. So lunging back further will make it tougher. We'll be adding, so keep that going. As you come up, a rear fly. So squat down, squeeze the arms back. Lunge down, squeeze the arms back. Lunge back, squeeze the arms back. Lunge back, squeeze the arms back as you come up. Lunge back. So we'll be with the resistance band later on with that one. And this next one, make sure you've got this stable chair or bench nearby, leaning on here. I want you to step out, left, right, and then step in, left, right, then step out, right, left, right, left. You're just stepping step, 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 step. Make sure you're leaning on your shoulders and arms and staying down. So staying down, tummy nice and firm. You're in a plank-like position here, shoulders down, tummy nice and firm, long neck, no shoulders up, shoulders down. So you're stepping out and in. Stand up in between. You'll be doing 6 of those. So stand up in between. Do that again. So going down, step out, out, in, as out, in, that's 2. As out, in, that's 3. Out, in, that's 4. This is the lower impact, easier option. If you want to jump out and in, jump out and in. 6 of those standing up. And I'll show you the harder version of that when we get into that. So arm curls, leg curls. So you can do the stepping out, stepping in version. You can do the jumping out, jumping in version. Or you can do it on the floor. But recommended on the bench or a nice stable chair, but stable bench. In the first instance, you can always do it leaning against a wall as well. Right. So let's do some more wide squats. Sit through the heels, everything up and in. Stick your bottom out behind you. Toes coming up. A few more wide squats there. Warming up. We've got a side plank as well later on. So when we get to that, we'll have a little practice. You need that again. The side plank will be later on a bench or chair like so. That's coming up. And in that one, Fran, I'll give you another exercise you can do. You can do a side reach for that one, Fran. And the twisting plank later on, like so, like this, leaning on, all the floor. That'll be later on. So arm curls, leg curls, everything up and in, shoulders down. And again, Fran, you can do a twisty seated plank if you're not very good on your knees. That's later on for Fran in particular, but the rest of us, hopefully we're okay for leaning on here or hands and knees on the floor. Okay, let's do a bit of chancellor step. So go back, everybody. Make sure you've got space in front of you. Step forward with your right leg. So right tap, left step, back, left and tap right. Right tap, left, back, tap, right. Back tap, left, back tap, right. Forward, back tap, right, left, and right. Good. Forwards and back, forwards and back. Forwards, tap, back, tap. Forwards, tap, without the arms. Forwards, tap, back, tap. Forwards, tap, back, tap. That's the basic step. Forwards, tap, back, tap. Step, tap, step, tap. Step, tap. That's the basic step. That's without all the paraphernalia. You've done a little bounce, you may. And you want to add a little kick out to the side, you may. And if you want to add the hands, you may. Entirely up to you. Chest up, shoulders down, belly in. Little, but it's a step tap, step tap, step tap, step tap, or just stepping, tapping, forwards and back, faster. You'll make it harder. Forwards and back. You are going forwards, tap, back, tap, forwards, tap. That's better, Laura. Forwards, back. That's it. Chest up, shoulders down, belly in. Forwards, tap, back, tap, forwards, tap, back, tap. Good. Arm curls, leg curls. We'll come back to that in a quick moment. We'll get us started proper. Hopefully we're all warmed up a bit. It's very warm this morning. Right, so Charleston. Here we go. 45 seconds. Here we go. So second forwards and right, right tap, left tap, right, right tap, left tap, right, left tap. And you do it quicker. You want to make it harder. Get the heart rate up and heart and lungs a bit faster. Tummy nice and firm. Tummy nice and firm. Imagine some silly music. The tummy nice and firm. You want to do a little heel there. Little heel. Tummy nice and firm. Shoulders down. Tummy nice and firm. Squeeze and breathe. Shoulders down. Tummy firm. With or without the heel. Imagine a swivel as well. That's quite hard work. Oh, I can swivel. Got to relax for this. Oh, time's up. Saved by the bell. Okay. Squatting. Narrow squats. Two squats. Two narrow squats. And then stepping out. Two wide squats. Stepping out with one leg. Stepping out with the other. Step in. Two squats. Step out with the other leg. So your right leg here. Two wide squats. Step in with that right. Two narrow squats. Two wide squats. Step out with your left leg now. Step in with your left leg. Squatting. If anybody wants to make that tougher, you can jump out, do a squat, jump in, do two squats. Fran, you're doing your leg raise exercises, your physio exercises. Tummy nice and firm, everything up and in. Fran's doing her physio leg raises. You guys are doing stepping in, two squats, stepping in, out, two squats, or jumping in between. If your hips, knees and thighs allow. If you're not sure about your hips, knees and thighs, then don't. Last one. Everything up and in, shoulders down, breathing. Lovely. We're going to do a repeat of side lunges. Let's go out to your left side first. To your left, my right, out to the side, knee up. Side, knee up with a timer for 30 seconds. If you want to swap any time, you may. But you don't have to go right down. You just do a nice little side. If you've got any hip problems, going to the side, you just do a little side stride. Literally just transferring the weight. Or you can do a wider one. Get the knee bent. Get everything up and in. Shoulders down. Stick your bottom out behind you. Knee. If you want to make it even tougher, do a little hop. Do a little hop as you come up. Time's up. Again, saved by the bell. Out to the other side. So your right leg out to that side. Knee up. And again, you don't need to bend the knee much. You can just do a little stride to step to the side. Step to the side, knee up. Step to the side, knee up. You'll make it tougher. Bend that knee a bit more. Tummy nice and firm. Everything up and in. Shoulders down. Squeeze those abs. And with or without the hop. You'll make it tougher. You can do a hop. So you're keeping your right leg straight, left leg bent. Last couple. Everything up and in. Shoulders down. Lovely. Have a rest there. Tricep dips. So Fran, you can do these tricep dips. More tricep dips for Fran. Chest up, shoulders down. Knees bent. Not sure about necks, arms, shoulders, elbows, wrists. If you're not sure, keep those knees bent. You want to keep it a bit tougher. Move your feet a bit further out. Keep your back in close to your ventral chair. Make sure your ventral chair is stable, leaning up against a wall. It's not going to move, wobble, slide. Sofa's all right, a bit soft on the hands, but as long as it's stable, you move your feet out further to make it tougher. Everything up and in, shoulders down. Squeeze those abs. Lovely. Keep that going, doing as many as you can of those tricep dips. As many as you dare with your triceps. You're working the triceps here, shoulders. Keep pressing, keep everything up and in. Shoulders down, head nice and straight. That's looking better. Very good. Well done, Fran. More of those. Excellent. Have a rest if you've done enough of those. Grab your band. Resistance band, I'd recommend the medium strength one for this. But if you've got bad shoulders or something, then maybe a lower strength one, the pink, or no band at all. You don't have to use a band. So we're lunging back. Here we go. Lunging back with one leg. And as you come up, we're squeezing. So we're going to lunge back and squeeze apart. Lunge back, squeeze apart. Round your waist height. So round the belly button height there. Chest up, shoulders down. Squeezing back. And you just, it might be just doing a little stride back, a little stride back, a little stride back. So hardly bending the knees at all. And you can do it quicker if you want to. You can do it quicker. Get the heart rate up a bit more. Keep the shoulders down. You can do it slower. You can do it deeper. So really, so deeper means you stride back even more. Making sure that knee's above the ankle. You see the foot. So as you come up, as you lunge back, make sure you can see your foot here. Squeezing back. Hips forward, shoulders forward. 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and 0. Glad I took my top off. It's really hot out here. Right. We are doing the stepping out, stepping in. So you've got a nice stable bench or chair or kitchen worktop. Top you can do all this on. You're going to step out, out, in, out, out, in. That's 2. Out, out, in, 3. Doing 6. Out, out, in, out, out, in, 4, 5. 2 more. And then just stand up in between. Then do another 6. Let's get another 4 or 5 of those done. If those of you want to make this more energetic, jumping out and in for 6. And standing up in between, little breather, and then go again, 6. You're stepping out, stepping in. Abs nice and strong. It's a core exercise, it's shoulders, it's arms, it's chest, it's core, it's everywhere. Those of you want to make it even tougher. And your hips, knees, and thighs and back, okay. And your neck. You can do a jump out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and stand up in between. That's only if your knees, hips, thighs, back, everything is good. So that harder one on the floor, sit for these, tummy nice and firm, everything should happen in. Okay, but much easier on here, or much easier, or even easier, bit easier, less on the knees and joints, stepping out and in. And your time's up, everybody. You'll be pleased to hear. Good. Right, Charleston, back to where we started. Yes, indeed. So make sure you've got space in front of you. Fran's still doing her leg exercises. Here we go, different ones, hopefully time. Forward, tap, back, tap. Forward, tap, back, tap. Forward, back, tap, back. If you don't have the arms, and you just want to step forwards and back, nice and quick, as fast as you can. Forwards and back, tummy nice and firm. Just touching, everything up and in. You want to add a little bounce, you can. If you want to add in the arms and extra flair with the kicking the heel out to the side, just doing a little kick out to the side, everything up and in, shoulders down, belly in, breathe, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. It's some funny, interesting version, but we're moving. That's the main thing. 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and 0. Very interesting. I think we'll come back to those outdoors. Squatting. Okay. Narrow squats, 2 and 2. So 2 squats, and then 2 stepping out with the one leg, 2 stepping in with that same leg, and equal opportunities. Step out with this one. Good. And then step in with the same one. Keep that going. Step out with one leg. And step in with the same leg. Equal ops. And again. Stepping out with one leg. The other leg. And then in. If you want to do the jumping, guys, you're energetic. You want to do the jumping. and squat and jump, squat, squat and jump, squat, squat and jump. Make sure you're bending your knees when you're doing your jump. Bend those knees, sink into the ground. Bend those knees, sink into the ground. Bend those knees. Stick your bottom out behind you. Toes are still coming up. Don't jump if you're not sure about hips, knees, thighs, back, energy, anything. Just 2 squats, stepping in. 2 squats, stepping out. Time's up. Excellent. We've got the side lunges. Let's go out to your right leg first. So right, onto the right. So your right leg, my left. And keep that going. 30 seconds. Timer's on. Chest up, shoulders down. Keep that going. We're going to make that tougher. You do a little hop as you come up. Hands on your hips or not, the case may be. Everything up and in. If you're not sure about ankles, knees, hips, joints, then A, don't go so far with this side lunge. Don't go so deep. All right, and don't do any hopping. If you're not sure about hips, thighs, knees, change over. Other side. So your left, my right. So out to the side, bending your left leg, everything up and in, shoulders down, posture, posture, posture. Stick that bottom out behind you. And just a tiny little stride and knee bend. If you're not sure, bigger stride and knee bend if your knees and hips are happy enough. And the hop if you've got the energy and your ankles, feet, knees, hips, back, joints are good. If they're not so good, do that little one. Time's up. Well done. Tricep dips. Tricep dips, chest up, shoulders down. Whew. Just up, so back and press the bench, shoulders down, nice the neck. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You'll make those a bit tougher. Move those feet out. Everything up and in. Keep that going. Good, good, good. Keep that going. Very tempting to let the shoulders do this. When you're doing that, get those shoulders down. You really have to work these back muscles. So here, tempting to do this, get the shoulders down. Not that, shoulders down. Bend those elbows. Only as far as you feel comfortable, don't go too far. We have a little check, the last few. Don't want to compromise the shoulder joints. Going too far. Those of you I can see. Very good. Chest up, shoulders down, belly in. Lovely. I think that's your time up. Well done. And we've got our lunging back with our band. So take your band. Lunging back as far as you feel comfortable. With your hips, knees and thighs. Lunging first, then squeezing back. Lunging, squeezing back. Around the belly button height. Tummy nice and firm. Shoulders down. Squeeze the abdominals. Think about the lunge first. Do the lunge first, come up, then do the squeezing back. Lunge first. When you're doing the lunge, make sure you can see the front of the foot. And if it's too much for the hips, knees and thighs, just do a little step back. Just transferring the weight back and forward. Not bending the knee much, but bigger stride. Gets those hips, thighs and knees working more, the buttocks working more. Only if they're sound. Can you feel the shoulders, guys? Should feel those shoulders working as well. With this band squeezing back. Keep the shoulders down. 5 more seconds. Really squeeze back. Last one. Lovely. Okay, breathing, keep the shoulders down. The jumping out, jumping in. All the stepping out, stepping in. So, guys, recommended highly on a bench or a chair. Stepping out, in, out, in. 6. Shoulders down, tummy nice and firm. Belly button up, push the spine. So when you've done those 6, standing up, little breather, then repeat again. If you want to do the jumping out, a bit tougher, get tummy nice and firm, shoulders down, squeeze those abs. Really important to keep the jaw, drawing the belly button up through the spine. Keep the shoulders down. Oh, it's so hot out here. Wish I'd worn my shorts. And keep that going, guys. And if you want to make that tougher, those of you who've got very sound hips, knees, thighs, back, shoulders, neck, You need to be very sound for this. If you haven't got sound joints, don't do that. Or sound heart and lungs, don't be doing that one. Finish up that one, guys. Abs nice and strong, shoulders down. Very good. And Fran hopefully is doing her leg raises. If Fran wants to get on the floor and do any side leg raise at any time, she might. She might. Right. We are back on the third and final round. Charleston step. Are you ready? Make sure you've got space in front of you. Step forwards, tap, back, tap. Here we go. Forwards, tap, back, tap. Forwards, touch, back, touch. Forwards, touch. You're transferring the weight forward and back, forward and back. Touch. The leg that you touch forwards goes back. The leg that you touch back goes forwards. And you can do a little bounce if you like, with arms or without arms, with the legs going out, with any swivel. You can manage any swivel. Does depend on your surface, your shoes. Tummy nice and firm. 5 more seconds. Tummy nice and firm. Try and get a few swivels. Good one. Have a rest there. Narrow squats and wide squats. That was your rest-ish. So 2 squats. Stepping out. Nice wide squats. Good. Stepping out in with the same leg. Same leg in. 2 wide squats. Out. Same leg. Stepping in with that right leg. Good. And then out with the left. Out with the left. Nice wide squats. And in with that left. And then out with the right. Out with the right. In with the right. Good. Keep that going. Only go as deep as you dare. You want to keep that more energetic. Jumping out, squat. Jumping in, squat. Jumping out, squat. Jumping in, squat. Jumping out, squat. Jumping in, squat. With or without arms, don't have to. Keep those shoulders down. Everything up and in. Sit through those heels. 10 more seconds, everybody. Squat, squat. Let me have a look. A nice wide squat. 2. Sit through those heels. Stick your bottom out behind you. Just put the shoulders down. Well done. Good. Have a little rest there. Good. Those are these. Repeat your side lunges. Let's start with this one again. Going to your left. So bend that left up. Bend the left. So you're on that left leg. Going to your left. Your left. Your left. With or without the hop. You want to do a bit more energetic with the heart, coming up with the heart. And then down to your under your left leg. Bending that left. If you're not sure about hip, thighs and knees, don't do it. Go keep that going to that side. Let me have a little look. Good, good, good. To the side. Maybe Fran will be doing her feet exercises. Remember those feet ones as well, Fran? There's ankle and feet. Good. 5 more seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1. 0 the other side. So you're now going out to your this side, your right side. Everything up and in. You're bending your right leg, keeping your left leg straight. Apart from if you're doing a hop, obviously give a nice soft landing with that left leg if you're hopping. So nice soft landing, but essentially you're keeping your left leg straight. This right leg is bending down the right, stick your bottom out behind you, or not bending very much if you're not sure. So you just go to the side, stepping, transferring the weight to your right, back to your left. Good, with that knee up, or not as the case may be. Time's up. Very well done. We have our tricep dips. So your best tricep dips. Are you ready? Off you go. Chest up, shoulders down. Keep your back in close to the bench. Back in close here, not out here. That strains the shoulders a bit more. So keep your back in close, keep the shoulders down. Not like this, shoulders down, tummy nice and firm. Everything up and in. Move those feet away if you think you can make it tougher, but you're not sure. The shoulders, wrists, elbows. neck, anything. Don't go so far. So just bending those elbows, keeping your hips forward, shoulders forward, head, shoulders, everything up and in. You've got another 15 seconds. Do as many as you can. Fran's going to be the tricep dip queen. Everything up and in. She's going to have such toned triceps. Everything up and in. Good, good, good. Squeeze those abs. Lovely. Give that a rest. Well done. Finally, oh no, last two, not quite finally. Pre-penultimate. Here we go. We're doing our lunge backs to the band. So Fran, you can do these band ones. You can just do the arms alone, obviously without the legs. But you can just get your band out and squeeze back. So Fran, you can do this one, sitting wherever you're comfortably, squeezing those arms back, using just the arms only, just the arm action. The rest of us doing whatever lunge in between we can, whatever's good for our hips, thighs, knees and back. Faster, slower. We'll make it faster and deeper. That'll make it tougher. Everything up and in, shoulders down, squeeze those abs. Really squeeze between the shoulder blades. Keep the shoulders down. It's very tempting to do this with the shoulders. Squeeze the shoulders down, squeezing back. None of this. Keep those shoulders down. Keep squeezing. Got another 5 more seconds, everybody. The lunging back, squeezing. Squeeze back as far as you can. Give that a rest. Well done. And now the last one here. We have jumping out, jumping in, or stepping out, stepping in. Here we go. 1 minute, or up to 1 minute. Jumping out, jumping in, if you can. 6, you can stand up, or you're stepping out, stepping in, tap, out, out, in, out, out, in. Start with the different leg each time. With the left, right, then a right, left, right, again, equal opportunities. Tapping, whichever leg you're tapping with, it goes out again. So I'm tapping with my left here, you're right. Again, tapping with the left. Keep the shoulders down, coming up in between. You want to do that tougher one on the floor. You may, shoulders down, but only if hips, knees, thighs, everything's good. 6 at a time, and coming up after 6. Good. Guys, you've got 10 more seconds. Let me have a look. Elvis, pelvis. Draw the belly in, shoulders down, everything up and in. Shoulders down. Keep those shoulders down. I can see some shoulders up. Get the shoulders down and breathe. Fabulous. Have a rest. Well done. Well done. Okay, leg curls. So the next lot of exercises are sat on a bench or leaning against the bench or using the floor. So if you need to adjust your cameras, anybody, to a bit lower, not standing, you may, so I can see you. Arm curls, leg curls, chest up, shoulders down, just to wind down a little bit on that cardio. And we've got double arm rows, so get your bands at the ready, sitting. And we've got a side plank. Fran, you're going to do a side stomach exercise like this, seated, and a seated twist, Fran, if you can't lean on your knees to do these planky exercises. So if you're not able to do the planky ones, you're doing twisting and reaching upside core exercises. The rest of us, though, double arm row, and Fran, you're doing a double arm row as well with us now. So, guys, double arm row first. And Fran, also the bridge on the floor, the glutes exercise we talked about. So, everything up and in. Band, double arm row, chest up, shoulders down. Squeeze those abs. If you've got your single weight, you know what you're doing, the bent over row. Everything up and in, squeezing. Both elbows back. You're not doing this with the shoulders. You're not rocking backwards and forwards. You're sitting, leaning, abs nice and strong, squeezing those elbows back as far as you can. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. And again, don't let your shoulders come up. Get those shoulders down and breathe. So breathe, breathe, breathe. Shoulders down. Breathing. Make sure the bands are securely around your feet. Sitting up on the bench is probably better for the back. If you're not sure about your back at all, you can do this sat on the floor. Get everything up and in. Squeeze and keep those shoulders down. That's too easy, guys. Add an extra band. If you've got an extra band, or double it up if you can, if it's long enough to double up. And if Jane wants to do her other exercise, she may, rather than her. Is it all right with your biceps, not Jane? Bending those elbows. Oh, yes, yes. We need to get you banned. Okay, guys, on to the next exercise. Side plank. I want you to hold. You have a little watch. Make sure you're leaning. You can put one foot in front of the other, or you can put one foot on top of the other and get a nice straight plank. Hold. This will work your shoulders and your side. If that hurts your shoulder at all, you need to do it against a wall. If you're not sure, or a kitchen work surface, which will be about this height. If you're not sure about your shoulder, back and hips, very important to do it against the wall or post, a door post, something else, something stable. So leaning there, nice and straight, do straight, nice and straight. Are you all holding? Yeah, good. Hold nice and straight. If it's too hard, you must go down onto a wall. Yeah, so keep nice and straight. Those of you who can do these on the floor, you know all about these, do it on the floor. You need to do it on your knees and elbows, or knees and hands. On the floor, you may. Excellent. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. On the other side. So the other side on the floor is tougher. So if you can do the tougher ones on the floor, then do. So the other side, guys, timer's on. Off you go. So you do it on the floor, knee and elbow. If knees are good to lean on. If you can do the full side plank on the floor, then make sure the elbow is underneath the shoulder. Tummy is nice and firm, shoulders down, nice and straight. Get the shoulders down, not up, down, belly in, really strong core, because it is a core exercise. Your back, if it hurts your back at all, you must do an easier version. If it hurts your back at all, you must come up onto a bench or chair. Good, time's up, guys. Well done. We'll go back to the double arm row. So back to your double arm row. Seated. All of us can do a double arm row. Knee operations or not, everybody can do double arm row. So everything up and in. Round the heels though, fan, loose fan. So just put shoulders down. Belly in, squeeze and squeeze. Breathe. Everything up and in, shoulders down. Squeeze and breathe. Hold, hold, hold. Or you might put this around your good leg, Fran, just around your foot. Safe, putting any pressure on your bad foot. Everything up and in, squeeze those elbows back, shoulders down. Shoulders down, keep that going. Very good. Really squeeze and squeeze between the shoulder blades, keep the shoulders down. Everything up and in. You should feel those biceps working, back of the shoulders, between the shoulder blades. Everything. Yes, yes, yes. Good, good, good. So finishing up, if you're doing that single arm row with your weight, then make sure you're leaning on your thigh, everything up and in, shoulders down. Keep those shoulders down, belly nice and firm. Squeeze and breathe. Excellent. I think time's up there. Side plank. So when you're ready, onto one side. Onto one side, get nice and straight. Everything up and in, shoulders down, not shoulders up here, shoulders down and straight. See from here, straight position, not hips back, not hips forward, not this way, not that way, perpendicular to the wall, shoulders down, everything up and in. Not arm here, nice and straight, everything perpendicular to the wall or your bench or your chair. Everything up and in, shoulders down. Keep holding, keep holding, keep holding. A few more seconds. Oh, some of those are looking very nice and straight. Great. And the other side, everybody. So let's go to the other side. Excellent. So you've got your other side. Leaning, tummy nice and firm. Everything up and in. Off we go. So abs nice and strong. If you're on the floor, full side plank, or knees and elbows, if you know how to do those. A lot of you have done those with me at outdoor boot camp. Very interesting, Fran. Very good. Keep the shoulders down. That one leg is getting so abs nice and strong. Shoulders down. Good. Should feel the shoulders, waist and back. If it's too easy, you can come down onto a chair, but if it's too hard, go up onto the wall or the kitchen work surface. Kitchen work surface is a really good height. Get everything up and in. 3 more seconds. 2, 1 and 0. Fabulous. Third and final round of your double arm rows. Are you ready? Can you all hear me all right? Yeah? Assuming you are, you can. Yeah? Double arm row. So, chest up, shoulders down, squeezing. Get those elbows back, squeeze between the shoulder blades. Everything up and in. Squeeze and breathe. Keep those shoulders down. Everything up and in. Really squeeze. Good, good, good. Keep that going. Keep that going. So really squeezing. No rocking backwards and forwards like this. You're holding and squeezing. Good. Keep those shoulders down. Everything up and in. Excellent. Work those biceps. Keep them nice and straight. Nice straight back. Tummy nice and firm. Shoulders down. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Fabulous. Very good. Very good indeed. Excellent. Keep that going. Wonder why Fran can't hear me. Everybody else can hear me all right? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Right. I'm going to go on to the twisting plank now. So we're not going to do a third of the side planks. Twisting plank, I'd recommend on a bench or a chair and twisting one way and twisting the other. Get nice and straight, get the shoulders down. Or if you want to make that tougher, you can come on the floor. So tougher on the floor, on either hands and knees like so, or elbows, or full plank on the hands, or to make it easier, on the bench, you can do it like hands and knees, or hands and knees on the floor. So hands and knees on the floor, or leaning on the bench like so. You can lean on your knees, or like so, leaning on a bench or chair. Off we go. Get your preferred position. Go for the easier version if you're not sure. But if you're good at planks and you can do it on the floor, do it on the floor. If you're not sure, do it leaning on a bench or chair. Further out feet are, the tougher it is. Easier with the feet in. So you might want to bring the feet in, lean on those hands, twist one side then the other. See what your neck and shoulders and arms are like, and your stomach. If that's too easy, move the feet out, tummy nice and firm. If that's still too easy on a bench or chair, then you can transfer onto the floor if your knees are good, or a lower onto a step. You've got a step lower than a chair, everything up and in. Guys, you've got another 15 seconds. So tummy nice and firm, pelvis, get those shoulders down, draw the belly up, twisting, reaching one side, then the other, full or knee plank, everything up and in, shoulders down, keep the head nice and straight, so you're looking straight down the ground, or your ground. 3, 2, 1 and 0, looking very nice. Some nice benches and chairs and steps and things going on there. Excellent. This next one, the bridge. We are going to do bridge. You can all lay down on the floor. If not, laying on the ground. You can do your buttocks, the glutes clenching exercise you've been shown. The rest of us, hips up like so. Squeeze the bottom, squeeze the back of thighs. Or you can do this leaning against a wall. Leaning against a wall, you can do this. Squeeze your bottom. Anybody wants to make this tougher? So holding that, hips nice and high. Move your feet further away. Walk them out further away. Then walk them in with one leg. Then walk out with your right leg. Walk in with your right leg. Then walk out with your left. And then walk in with your left. then walk out with your right, then walk in out. That's too tough though, don't do any walking in and walking out, but if you just want to make it tougher, you can walk those feet out and in, walk out again and in, squeeze the bottom, squeeze the back thighs, tummy nice and firm, or just holding nice and still. You don't have to walking out, walking in, and just walk your feet out and just hold them out a bit further, make it tougher, all in to make it a bit easier, squeeze the bottom, back and thighs, like so. Keep that going, guys. You've got 10 seconds. Relatively leaning against the wall. Do the same thing. You can walk out a bit further, walk in, walk out a bit further, walk in. Make sure you don't slip though, please. So lean against the wall, have a little rest. Well done. Let's do the plank again. So onto your plank, twisting plank, either on the floor. I'll show you on the bench again. On the floor it's a bit tougher. So here we go, in plank position. Get nice and straight, or feet in if you make it easier. Get straighter if you can, then twisting one side, then the other. Shoulders down, tummy nice and firm. If you can do this on the floor, do it on the floor. Do it from your knees on the floor, then do it from your knees on the floor. If you're not sure, this bench, this chair, keep the shoulders down, tummy nice and firm, everything up and in. You can do that on the wall as well. Do it on the wall, guys, to make it easier. If you're not sure about your arms, wrists, shoulders, neck, you can do that leaning against the wall. So keep that going. So shoulders down. You've got another 10 seconds. So elbows, hands, depending on how your wrists are. Keep the shoulders down, guys. Got 5 more seconds. Shoulders down, tummy nice and firm. Everything up and in. Squeeze, breathe. Lovely. I can see Fran's right on her knees, it looks like. Excellent. Good. Have a rest there. So laying on our back. Laying on our back. Doing our bridge. Those of you, so on the bridge, let's get you started first. So hips up. Squeeze the bottom, squeeze your back and thighs. Here we go. Like so. Up and in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze and hold. Squeeze the bottom, squeeze the back and thighs. Good, good. That up and in, keep the shoulders down. Excellent. So you just walk out and walk in if you need to. Walking out, walking in. Squeeze the bottom, squeeze your back and thighs. Everything up and in, shoulders down. Squeeze and breathe. Excellent. Keep that holding. Keep the hips up as high as you can. Squeeze the abdominal. Squeeze, breathe. Excellent. Everything up and in. Squeeze those abs. Lovely, lovely. Time's up, everybody. So last plank. So you've got your plank. Plank, plank, plank. Here we go. So planking. So last plank. You can do a nice straight plank, everybody. Do nice ordinary straight plank without the twisting if you don't want to. That's nice and strong. Everything up in your shoulders down. You can do the twisting as well. Keep the twisting down, keep the shoulders down. Everything up and in. Belly in. Or without the twisting nice and straight. You can do it on the floor. You can do it on your chair, your bench. On a step, a bit lower, a bit tougher. Tougher on the floor. So you can do that nice straight plank here, full plank if you want to, elbows, pelvis, with or without the twisting. On, or you can come up onto your hands if you prefer. Abs nice and strong, shoulders down, draw that belly up, shoulders down. Everything up and in, squeeze those abs, breathe. The last exercise, everybody, keep those shoulders down, everything up and in. Squeeze those abs. You feel the shoulders, chest, arms, stomach. Yes, not your lower back, everybody. Yeah. Chest, shoulders, arms, stomach. Keep the shoulders down. Keep breathing. Guys, well done. Keep holding, keep holding, keep holding. You have another 10 more seconds. So squeeze, breathe, hold, Shoulders down. 3, 2, 1, and 0. Lovely. Very good, guys. You feel the shoulders and everything? Let's have a stretch. Very well done. Stretch, stretch. Back of the arms. Very well done. Good stretch to the back of the arms. Bottom tucked under. Belly in. Feel the stretch to the back of the arms. Holding there. Very well done. Bend your knees, bottom tucked under. Nice soft knees. Excellent. And the other arm. Really squeeze. So you might want to take your hand over here if you're quite flexible. If not, pop your hand here. Belly in, bottom in, soft knees, feet hip apart. Feel that stretch on the triceps there. Excellent. Nice. And front of legs. So you want to hold on to something. Balancing. Get the knee up in front. Fran, you can do this laying on your side. It's all of these sitting or laying on the floor, all of the stretches on the floor. So laying on your side or front with this, obviously with one leg. Do your usual thing with your not so good leg. So guys, when you stretch in front of the hips and thighs, chest up, shoulders down, belly in. Make sure you're taking the weight of that leg in that hand, squeeze the knee in, gently down. So you're avoiding any hamstring cramps here. And the other leg, knee up. Get that knee up, get secure a grip. You can secure a grip on your trouser leg, shoe if you need to bend so much. But if you can get hold of the front of the shin, belly in, shoulders down, really good stretch the front of the hips and thighs. Keep those knees together if you can. Belly in, shoulders relax down. Do not arch your back. Don't do this. Draw the belly in. Very good. Knee in front, gently down. Let's do the hamstrings. So we can stick our bottom up behind, chest up front, get the hips up behind, straighten one leg. Feel that stretch. You need to sit down. What feels nicer to sit down and do. Leaning forward, chest up. Feel a good stretch back of that thigh. Sitting or standing. Feel a stretch there. Really get that chest up, hips up behind. Feel that stretch. Excellent. And the other leg. The other leg, again, tailbone up behind, chest up, lean on your thigh, everything up and in, draw the belly in, shoulders down, both. Really squeeze those shoulders down. Lovely stretch. Hamstrings here. Excellent. Let's do the other sitting down. So sitting down, you can do the ankle just above the knee. Chest up, the exercise, feel the stretch. You get a bit more stretch and then move forward. Feel the stretch and the bottom of the thighs here. Keep the chest up, so you're not doing this. That's a different stretch altogether. Chest up forwards, hips up behind. Feel that stretch around the bottom of the thighs. Change legs. You're doing this standing up. Some of you prefer that standing up. Same thing, ankle just above the knee. Get the chest up, get back, get the hips up behind. Really get the hips up behind. Nice flat back here. Not this. Nice chest up forward, tailbone up behind. Feeling that buttock stretch. Chest forwards. Great, and inside legs, like so. Inside legs. Knees apart. Leaning forwards, you can do it, parking your bottom on a chair or bench. Or you've got your knees apart here. Make sure you're leaning your upper body on your thighs. Again, different exercise altogether. Doing this, that's totally different. Make sure you're leaning your upper body on your thighs. So we're relaxing the upper body. Not working the upper body at all, just stretching the inside of the legs, relaxing the upper body, inside leg stretch. Fabulous. Standing up, we'll do our calf exercise. So you're facing me, your right leg, my left. Get that right leg back, heel down, feet nice and straight, feet hip width apart. Take that right arm across, you've got the right heel down behind, right arm across, feeling your shoulder stretch here, shoulders here, feeling your right calf there. Make sure the heel's down, not up, heels down, the arm across, so you can feel the shoulder stretch and the calf stretch, feeling that, breathing. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Keep holding, and the other leg. So you're taking your left leg back, heel down, feet nice and straight, not turned out, feet nice and straight. Bring that left arm across. Your left arm, my right. Feel that lovely shoulder stretch there. Ease the arm in. Keep that heel down. So you keep that left heel down, not up, heel down. Feel that calf stretch there. Holding, keep holding, keep holding. Fabulous. And hip flexors, very similarly. Weight on your right leg, your right leg back, your left leg, heel up behind. So this time you've got your heel up behind and then squeezing those hips forwards. So your weight's here on your right leg. So your left leg, you've got your right leg behind. So on your left leg here, squeezing. So you should feel this right leg, hip and thigh stretching. Imagine you're slumping over a big ball, tummy in, squeeze that bottom through, feel the stretch on the front of the hips and thighs. Excellent. And the other leg. So you're on your right leg, left leg back. Squeeze that hip through, so feel the stretch down the front of the hip, the left hip thigh there, your left hip thigh. Weight on your right leg here. Squeeze through, squeeze the bottom, heel up behind. Squeeze and breathe. Imagine you're slumping over a big ball here. Only time I'll allow you to round your shoulders like that. So draw that belly in, feel that lovely stretch. Oh, we haven't done the chest yet, have we? So I've got the chest to go. Lovely. So chest stretch. So arms up behind, if you prefer that one. Not like this though. Or you can put your hands here and squeeze your elbows together here. So you feel the stretch on the chest and biceps. Knees slightly soft. So not straight legs, knees soft. Bottom tucked under. Squeeze the arm up behind, chest up. Hand here, squeeze. Feel that stretch on the chest and biceps. Excellent. I think we're done. Let me just turn the recording off. So very well done, everybody.